Okay. So in this video, let us understand path parameters and query parameters in Postman. Okay. So these are very important in API testing because most of the API uses them. Okay. So path and query parameters. Okay. So let us understand one by one. Okay. So the first one is path parameter. Okay. So path parameters are part of the URL. Okay. So I'll repeat once again. Path parameters are part of the URL, and path parameters are used to identify a specific resource. Okay. I'll write here. So path parameters are used to identify specific resource. Okay. Resource. Okay. So if we'll go to Postman. Okay, so to demo this, I will use this dummy JSON. Okay, so here I have user, and here I want to get products. Okay, so as I said, path parameters are used to get specific resource. Okay, so here if I click on products, it will give me the list of all the products. Okay, so now I want specific product. Okay, so in dummy JSON, first you have to log in to get the access code. Okay, okay, so now I'll create a different request and duplicate. When you're practicing also, you do the same thing. Okay, don't practice same thing in one request. So here I will call it get a product by id. Copy. Shit, sorry. Get a product by id. Okay, so now here after products, so here I'll go to get all products. So it has many products. Okay, I'll just scroll down, I'll show you. See, it has many products. ID 21, you can see. Okay, so now I want to see the product one. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll put slash and one. Okay, so here this one is the path parameter. Okay, just remember this one is the path parameter and this products is the resource. Okay, don't get confused. This products is the resource and one is the path parameter. Okay, so what I'm saying is, I'm saying the server that give me the product whose product ID is 1. Okay, so I'll click on send. So now it will give me only the first product details. Okay, okay, so ID is 1. Okay, so this is what path parameter. Okay, so now I want to get the user. Okay, so here this will give me only the user logged in, so I want to get user 5. So how to do that? Let us create different request. I'll duplicate this, and I'll name it get a user by id. So here this is get, and so here users 5. So now it gave me the user whose ID is 5. Okay, so this is how path parameter works. Okay, so path parameters are used to identify a specific resource. Okay, so if you want all the a resource, so what you can do is you can just remove this and press send. Okay, okay, so here it gives the list of all the users. If you want specific user, put slash and 5. Okay, so this is what path parameter. Okay, so another important thing is, so we cannot randomly put the values here in the path parameter. Okay, so here I cannot say Emma. Okay, so because I can see the value here. Okay, so here it is saying invalid user ID Emma. Okay, because this IP, sorry, not IP, this API expects a numeric ID. Okay, so this API expects numeric ID, not a text value. Okay, so you'll have to check with the developer. Okay, so if he says that you can search by, you can search as this one, what is that, you can search a resource by name, then you can enter name. Okay, so here this API searches by or identifies the resource by numeric ID, so we'll have to enter only ID. Okay, and these path parameters are strictly controlled by backend developers. Okay, so we cannot randomly enter any data. Okay, okay, so this is very important. Next is, usually these things are mentioned in QA documentation. Okay, so we should always refer the documentation before entering any random data. Okay, okay, so the next important thing is query parameters. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so query parameters are optional parameters. Okay, I'll repeat once again. Query parameters are optional parameters, are used to filter, sort, search or control the response. Okay, so query parameters are used to filter, sort, search or control the response. Okay, okay, so then important thing to note down here, we'll type search, sort, filter or control the response. So control the response means I can say that give me only 5, give me 10. Okay, so in that way I can control the response. Okay, okay. So here always this query parameter always comes after question mark. Remember this. Okay, query parameter always comes after question mark and it is used in key value pair. Okay, we can enter the query parameter in key value pair. Okay, okay, so I'll go to Postman. There are two ways we can enter query parameter. Okay, so this is very important. One is here, if you click on this params tab, so I'll create another resource. Product, rename, I'll say limit product, I will tell what it is. Okay, okay, okay. So as I said, there are two ways to enter the query parameters. Okay, so one is here using this params tab. Okay, so here is, yeah, sorry. Before that, okay, this dummy JSON implemented these five what do you call search categories, or using this we can filter or control the response. One is, we can, I can search using queue, and I can paginate using limit and skip, and I can filter using category option, and I can sort by and order. Okay, so I can play with only these four here. Okay, okay, so first one, what I want to do is, um, here if I go to products, it has many products. Okay, it has many products. I'll press enter. Okay, token expired. I'll go to login and regenerate the token. Okay, so now I'll go to this get products, send. So this will give me the list of all the products. Okay, so here I'll just scroll down, you just see it has up to 30. Okay, so the products are 30, and you can see the line 1803. Okay, so now I want to filter. So what, how can I filter? So here I have a limit product, so I don't want all the 30 products. Okay, so I want to see only first 5 products. Okay, so filter paginate. Okay, so I'll use limit. Okay, so I'll go to limit. So key is limit, key is limit, type limit, and the value is how much you want. Okay, so you want only 3 products, so enter 3. Okay, and you must have noticed here it is getting appended in the URL. Okay, so whatever I'm typing here in the query params key value, that is getting appended in the URL. Okay, press enter. You can see it showed me only products 3. You can see that limit is 3. Okay, so this is the one way to enter the query parameter or to search the query parameter. Another way is, I'll just copy the same. I'll duplicate, let the name be copy. Okay, so here it did not copy the key value pair. Okay, so even though I copied from here, I'll show you this. Okay, I did duplicate, but it did not copy this limit, this key value pair, because I did not save this. Okay, if you save, it will copy. Okay, okay, so I'll go to limit, and here if I want to search or enter the query parameter, so what I have to do is, after the URL, press question mark and enter the key value pair. Okay, so as soon as I enter the question mark, you can see this got highlighted. Okay, so I want limit is equal to 5. Okay, so this time I want to see 5 products. Okay, so I'll scroll down. Okay, so you can see that limit is 5. Okay, okay, so what you have understand, so you understand that there are two ways to enter the query parameters. One is, you can come to this params tab and enter the key and value. Okay, so you can refer the document and you can enter, or you just go to this URL and press question mark and enter the key is equal to value. Okay, if you enter in the URL, that is also comes or shows in the params tab. Okay, okay, so this is very important. Okay, next is, like, you can filter by search. I'll go to this. I'll duplicate. I will name it um, search by product. Copy. Okay, so in order to search, what is the key I have to use is Q. Okay, so why Q? Because this is what mentioned in the document. Okay, so search software products, I have to use this. Search after products slash search question mark Q is equal to phone, and you can see this got added in params tab. Okay, so click on send. So this gives only the list of phone. Product is only phone. Where is that? Control F, search. Okay, so here title is phone. Okay, okay, so next is, what other things it has, I don't know. Okay, let us get all the products and we'll search some more things. First title, this mascara. Okay, let us search by mascara. Okay, so I'll copy, I'll go to search by product, and here Q, instead of phone I want to search mascara. Okay, so usually in real time when you're doing this, just create a new request. Okay, okay, so it has only one product, limit is 1. Okay, so this is how we search the product using query parameter. Okay, so after search, put question mark and key value. So key is q and the value, okay, so which you want to search. Okay, so as I said, q is because this is what implemented here. Okay, so I cannot say name or anything else. Okay. Okay, next is you can search or filter by two things. One is skip and limit. Okay, so it means like I want only five products and I'll skip first five products. Okay, so I will show you how. I'll create another product, duplicate, pagination, skip and limit. Okay, so if you are combining two things, so here just product. So what I'll do, first I'll enter limit. Okay, so I'll go to params and I'll take limit is limit is 5. Okay, then I'll enter another key. Okay, so another key is, what is that, skip. Enter skip. Okay, so you can see that it added question mark. Okay, so if you're searching by two things, or if you're filtering, not searching, or you can say search also, if you're filtering by two things, you can, or it can add ampersand symbol. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, skip 5, it means it will skip the first 5 products. Okay, you can see that it started from id 6. Okay. Okay, so this is how query parameter works. Okay, so you just always save all the requests. Okay. Okay.